Alrighty, we have a thermostat wire where the wire is very cut short, and we have to put a new thermostat in. It controls the furnace. It's 24 volt. Here in the country I was born in, on a thermostat, we use red and white for heat only. And on the thermostat itself, you'll get to the R and W terminals, so I'll show you how to do that. Okay, here are the thermostat wires right here, and they're very short, so I'm going to try to break this out a little bit. Just break it out carefully, not to damage the wires. So we'll scrape off our wires here. Okay, this is the red over here. It's all covered with paint, so I can't get a decent connection. So what I'm going to do, I'll clip off our very end here because it's all covered with paint and I can't get a decent connection onto it. And this is our red. So this is our red, so we'll cut it, we'll strip it with our fine gauge wire. That's our white. And that's our white here, and that's our red. So we'll strip our smaller gauge wire here. And we'll get our orange wire caps. So like we do for our higher voltage wires, we'll take our wire, we'll line them up like that, get our copper even at the bottom and our insulation even at the top, like this, put our wire nut on. And we'll do the same with our white wire. Get our insulation even at the bottom and our copper even at the top like that there. Get our nut. I'll look down inside. See our insulation's even at the bottom of the spring there, so we'll just make sure they're nice and tight. Now we can put this back into our wall a little bit. Okay, that's just enough so. We'll put our wires to go. I can't get it in any further, but we're flush. We're behind the plaster here. So if you look at our base plate here, it'll say up. So we'll put our wires in through the back of our plate here. And I'll make sure we don't hit our wires when we put our screws in. Now if I get over here on the wood, this will be a little bit more flush. But I'm going to try to get on this here. But you know what? I'm going to try to get that into the wall better. So I'll split out some glass here. Break it up a little bit. So I break a little piece of glass out so I can get the, there we go, we got the piece of glass out of there. Now we can get our wires to go back further into the wall. Okay, we can get them back into our wall a little bit better here. Now we can get our base plate screwed onto the wall better. So see where it says up? We'll just make sure where it says up is up. I'll come over here. So right there is where we want it. Okay, and I'll just snug it by hand. Get it nice and straight. Okay, so we'll get our side screw snugged here. Make sure that one is snug. So we have our red and white. Okay, so we'll strip our wires very short so we don't get too much under the, we don't get our insulation caught under the terminals. There we go, I'll put that over it. Okay, so you'll see the letters down here. You'll see AC, you'll see R. So we'll put our red where it says R, and we'll open up our red terminal here. Okay, our insulation, our wire is stripped a little long, so we can take some off of there. We'll put it in the red terminal here. Put it down in the hole. Tighten it up. Make sure our copper is not under the terminal. Now look over here and we'll see not used and a W, and that is for the white wire. So we'll clip our white wire just a little shorter. You don't want it too long, like that. We'll open up our terminal here. We'll put in the terminal that says W. Push it down in, make sure it's in all the way. Tighten our screw. Yeah, our insulation is just under our, I'm going to bring our red one up just a smidgen because the insulation is just up to, there it is, that's where I want it. There it is, so our insulation is not caught under the screw head. Tighten the red, tighten our white. Okay, now we're going to put our programmable thermostat on here. So we're going to put our this switch on automatic. We have fan and on, and here we have cool, off, and heat. Put this in the off position when you put the batteries in. That's in the off position. We'll stick our batteries in, see the plus symbol? We'll put our plus symbol facing up this way, like that. And see these pins here? They line up in these holes here. And you just simply take, set it on the top here, and you just push it in and snap it in. So that is how to wire a programmable thermostat here in the country I was born in for the heat only. Peace. Thanks for watching.